And while we're on banks, now an update on one of our stories about banking malpractice by the National Australia Bank. One of those featured in that story, Port Lincoln builder Alex Zollo, has now launched criminal proceedings against the NAB, and Frank Pangallo has the details.
Alex Zollo is shaping up for another David versus Behemoth fight against the National Bank.
I will keep fighting the bank because I believe myself that justice has not been done.
2 years ago, we told you about Alex Zollo's plight and that of others who claimed they'd been ruined by questionable actions by the NAB. In Mr. Zollo's case, he took on the bank over personal insurance disability policies he took out with their Port Lincoln branch. But the bank convinced the courts that no specific policies existed, nor could they produce any copies, even though Mr. Zollo's bank statements showed premiums were deducted.
No copy of policies.
You never saw
of any
anything.
such.
You never saw anything.
Nothing.
And what? You just trusted the bank?
Yes, I did trust the bank.
Mr. Zollo was bankrupted, but he vowed never to give up his fight to prove he was right. Then last year, after emerging from his bankruptcy, Mr. Zollo received several insurance documents not previously seen by the courts, which appear to confirm what he'd been saying all along. He did have a policy. The next chapter unfolds in the magistrate's court next week. Mr. Zollo has issued criminal proceedings against the bank, among his allegations that the bank obtained money for insurance under false pretenses, that the bank deceived him about the policy, and that they perverted the course of justice in giving false evidence to the Supreme Court. Sadly, however, the fight has ended for Santi Troiani, another of those featured in our story, who had claimed banking dirty tricks had robbed him of his multi-million-dollar brick business in Queensland.
It was the biggest mistake of our life, going to National Bank.
Mr. Troiani died after suffering a stroke late last year. His family say the stress proved too much for him.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. No.
I just want them to give back what's rightfully ours.